All right, hey, what's up? So, I'm back. It's time for another watching of an event. This time, it's Gamescom, a Geoff Keighley production. Yet again, another Keighley event. I know for a lot of people, it's like, well, why Gamescom? Well, Gamescom has proven in the past to actually have some pretty good stuff. If you remember, in the year 2014. We had a press conference at Gamescom where a small little game you might have heard of released and dropped. Was one of the greatest horror games ever made, PT. Now, I'm not saying a PT type reveal is going to happen today. Oh, no, not at all. But things can be revealed at Gamescom that can be pretty good. So I'm looking forward to that. What we know, at least right now, I think Outlast Trial, I think it's a new game. They're going to be showing that. Callisto Protocol is getting new footage. Return to Monkey Island, possibly release date. Sonic Frontier, I think release date as well. Although that leaked this morning, and that's when I realized, okay, I'm going to stay off Twitter until this thing airs because I don't want a repeat of the Summer Game Fest for legit. Like I stayed away, but there's like that Last of Us thing that I saw. All right, let's get right into it. 58 seconds. What do I expect to see? I don't know. I always try to play the game of, well, whatever they show is whatever they show. So I don't get myself hyped up. I'm not going to be like, yo, we're going to see Dead Rising remake. We're going to see, what's a game? Beyond Good and Evil 2. Like, we're not saying that. We're not saying, like, any stuff like that. But we'll see something. Honestly, I'm really hyped to see some more Callisto Protocol footage, but also please give me that Return to Monkey Island release date. That's what I want. I want to play that game right now. I'm very excited. So I hope you're ready to join me for a long one. And for those of you who are like, hey, can this guy take this camera off? There, it's better. No, I'm gonna keep it on. Just go watch the original stream. You're gonna have to deal with my head in the corner watching this thing. Portion of the following program contains sponsored segments and content. Just say videos, don't say content. All you kids better get off this video now. Alright, what we got? It's supposed to be 2 hours as well. So, it's like, oh, he's got an audience. Okay.
The creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
You may have seen him with some Doritos. It's Geoff Keighley.
It is so great to have a live crowd with us here in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom 2022. I'm Geoff Keighley, and I gotta say I am so excited to be here with you. We did this in 2019 live in person in Germany, and in the past 2 years we had to do it virtually from Los Angeles. And in 2020, the first show that my team did together live was that August, Gamescom, and we connected with all of you virtually. And the fact that we're back here in person, I don't want to ever take this for granted before. So guys, are you ready for a fun show?
I'm going to the audience. No, not really. I'm good.
I gotta say, we have a lot of great stuff for you tonight. We have tons of world premieres. The entire industry has come together to showcase the future for you. We've got games like Sonic Frontiers, the Callisto Protocol, Outlast Trials, Hogwarts Legacy,
Oh, yeah.
Gotham Knights.
Oh, I
and
remember
a
Gotham
lot of
Knights.
surprises
Remember that
we
game?
didn't talk about in advance, so we've got some good stuff for you tonight.
Gotham
here at
Knights.
Gamescom.
Ugh.
And I can't wait to get started. We've got 2 hours of stuff, so should we just get right to it?
I got a busy day, Jeff. Get to it.
I love the roar
I got
of the
things to
live
do.
crowd, and because we got a live crowd, we got to surprise you with some stuff tonight too. So let's start things off with our first world premiere. It's a new world from a brand new team that has a bold vision. Let's check this out.
Bold Vision. Doritos new flavor. Bold Vision. Bold direction.
We want the community to build.
Oh, Leslie Benzies.
Their worlds. We want them to tell their stories.
Must have been quiet for a hot minute.
Nature to navigate uncharted territory, to find a place where we're free to explore, to be creative, and to share amazing experiences.
The goals are to make an experience that's unlike any other, which is such an exciting thing to be part of.
I think ultimately, like, that's kind of been the big ambition, is to create this kind of like open world that can be built out in every direction.
I think it's every day is a new discoveries and it's constantly growing.
We've put a lot of focus, I think, on the current zeitgeist and what it means to represent yourself digitally.
This is more than a game. It's a labor of love. It's a labor of passion.
The dream is to create a whole new world for the next generation of gamers, and I think that we've kind of captured that.
Players will play a massive part in this. It's not going to be just our game. It's not going to be just what we decide to do with it.
There's something in it that will definitely appeal to you, no matter what it is that you love to do.
The really thrilling aspect of all this.
Okay,
is people
I was right.
doing for the first time.
I was like, Leslie Benzies, is that the GTA Rockstar person? And it was.
Years pouring our hearts and souls into. And I'm excited to see how they feel about it, even though they will have to wait just a little bit longer.
Everywhere has become more than just a video game for us. And today, we're delighted to give you a peek behind the curtain at what we've been working on.
Okay. What's the PlayStation 5 doing there in that building? Motor Storm? Everywhere. Look like PlayStation Home for a sec. Okay, I don't know what that is then. I'll have to just wait and see on that one.
There you go, everywhere, and I'm sure you've got a ton of questions. And joining me now from Builder Rocket Boy is Adam Whiting to hopefully answer some of those, because we're a little confused, but we want to know a lot about this. So tell us, everywhere, what kind of game is this? What can you tell us, Adam?
Well, firstly, can I just say it's really exciting to just be here, and we've been looking forward to coming out of stealth mode, and really delighted to start the conversation today here at Gamescom. Now, I won't be able to reveal everything, but what I can say is that really we're not trying to make a normal game. I think the scope and ambition of this project are quite unlike anything else. We want to build a whole new world for gamers, and not just a place to play, but watch, share, create, hang out with your friends, and so much more.
So PlayStation Home?
Say, the end of the trailer, I think we all were taken aback by, whoa, change art style, this seems totally different. What, is that part of Everywhere? What can you tell us?
Well, Jeff, that's one of the many surprises we've got in store for players. I mean, we are passionate about making games and telling stories, but ultimately we made Everywhere to be a place where players can make their own experiences, be who they want to be, and tell their own stories. But we're still passionate about making immersive and cinematic experiences that players can just get lost in and enjoy. I guess you could say we want people to have their cake and eat it, and Everywhere is the place that can happen.
All right, well, it definitely
Either it's like the beginning part of the game's up front and all that stuff in the beginning compared to what that was at the end, or something.
Where are you at in development?
Well, I'm delighted to say that we aim to have Everywhere in the hands of players in 2023, but we've got many more things to show and tell over the coming months. And we're really excited.
That would actually be sick for like a dev to do like a Hideo Kojima type like fake out, where like the entire game they show and all ads and like everything. And then when you get the game, you play it for like half, like the first half, and the second half's like a whole different ass game. Like that, I would love to see someone do that and commit to that. Like, we only shown you the first 5 hours of the game, and like the other 20 or like 12 is like something entirely different. It's like a whole fake out. Well, MGS2 is that, but like on a crazier scale.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
Fear, the mind. Shoot, now I want to pop in Res. I want to pop in Res Infinite.
Obliteration.
Area 5 still, that track still goes.
I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over and through
Yeah,
me.
Dune.
And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear is gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain.
Dune. Awakening. All the Dune games coming out. Survival MMO. Great. I ain't not playing it. Nothing against doing that. I don't know. Anytime it's like MMO stuff where it's like you gotta get that paid subscription, I'm always
Trust
like,
me,
eh.
the fun is just beginning tonight. All right, how many of you out there are fans of PlayStation?
I dabble.
We've got a fun surprise for you. I said, PlayStation, what can we do for all the fans coming together here at Gamescom? And right now, I'm honored to share this global PlayStation announcement with you right here at Gamescom.
PS3 emulation for the 5. Shoot, I wish they did that. I would buy. Oh, it's like the Pro controller. If they actually did that, it's like, shoot, I'll buy the year for like the 140 easily. Actually, they do have PS3. Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. So I had like a brain fart. They do have. Well, I'm stupid. I'm like, they should add PS3 streaming to the service. Hey, dummy, they do have that. They had a brain fart. I was like, you know what I was thinking of? My wires got crossed. I was thinking of Nintendo. It's like you got a GameCube one, which is so far off the beaten path. Boy, I was bad. If you have closed out the video now, I do not blame you. Boy, he's already saying some stuff like this, and we're only, like, what, 10 minutes in? It's not a good sign. But no, let us download PS3 games. That's what I should have said.
The response has been fantastic.
Oh, yeah, and Callisto Protocol.
I couldn't ask for anything more.
This I'm looking forward
so
to.
I want to thank the fans, and I want to thank my team for just really killing it. And it's great to be back at Gamescom, man. You know.
Well, you got some good stuff for the fans, and we're going to get to that in a second.
Also, that DualSense thing.
Some great stuff at Summer Game
I was never too big on those Pro controllers.
Yeah, you've got some live
it's like,
gameplay.
I still want to spend $300 to get like some extra triggers.
Combat, and the second one is something new from the game, a little different than what we've shown with a pretty crazy ending.
Yes, it is. You guys are going to love this. One thing I wanted to ask you about was
crazy ending. Oh boy, here we go again.
Strategic dismemberment. I understand you're kind of one-upping things for this game.
Well, we got dismemberment, and we've shown the gore system. And today we're going to show a couple new things, including one that we're showcasing called mutations. So the enemies may sometimes have these tentacles that come out, and if you don't shoot them, take them out on time. This guy in real time is going to mutate in front of you into something bigger, badder, faster, meaner, and he's going to be taking you out. It's pretty cool.
Well, this is one of my most anticipated games. It's coming out this December. Glenn, thanks to you and the team for putting this together.
Perfect Christmas game.
Take a look at brand new gameplay from the Callisto Protocol.
I'm really excited for this game. It's like we got this, we got that Dead Space remake dropping a few months later. Like, it's feeling pretty good to be a horror game fan. We're eating good, and we got RE4 remake. We out the drought. I'm loving the gravity gun in this game. This boy, this boy getting wrecked. Boy, just run. Was it gonna be like a Tomb Raider thing? Or is he gonna get impaled on something horribly? Cutting it close, buddy. Woo! They are tearing this. Oh god. Oh, they should not have added that detail, him still breathing. Oh. Yeah, I really want this game. This game's gonna be great. Those set pieces gonna be pretty good.
We got lots more coming for you, but right now I want to introduce my
It's the small details. Like that horrifying Tomb Raider one where she like impales her throat on that spike and you see her clawing. It's like those small details make it way worse.
Because the heart of gaming is beating once again, and game devs and publishers from all around the world are making their way to Cologne to show you hundreds of new games. So if you're not here yet and still can come by, make sure to drop by, and if you can't, make sure to make.
All right, I'll stop by. Let me just get my passport. I'll take a 19-hour flight down there.
We have this year is we actually have the largest indie area ever, bringing visitors and devs closer together than anywhere else in the world. And you can meet the makers of the most original and fantastic and creative games here. And if you're not here, and if you can't make it here, do not worry. You can also check out the Indie Arena booth online at gamescom.global. Jeff, it's back to you.
Thank you, Melly.
Biggest area to meet devs and hungry. It's like, yeah, because E3's closed and no one's going to go there. They leaked all their information.
Next one is one you've been waiting for a long time to see. Let's take a look at this brand new world premiere.
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
An age of the cruelest tyranny,
No, that game's canceled.
man finally defeated its overlord. But gods do not fall forever. The champions of war united and began the eternal watch over their tyrant's colossal remains. For some forces, even death cannot end. But now, eons later, the fallen god's influence pervades the world again, corrupting even sworn enemies. To join his accursed lords of the fallen and damn humanity to a new age of devastation. Though from these darkest days, new heroes arise. To defy the gods, one must embrace the darkness. And so lies our only hope.
I wasn't expecting this song in this trailer. Me playing Elden Ring be like dying.
The Lords of the Fallen. Wish list now.
Okay.
That's right. They dropped the two. The Lords of the Fallen. All right, now it's time for another new game announcement. The sequel to a game that redefined the term couch co-op. Check this out.
All right. That's a huge statement to make.
Are you struggling? Missing your regular FARTs? Have you tried going online?
It's like defined couch co-op.
Move your dreams, whoever you are. Apply today. No skills? No worries. Everybody's welcome. You're hired. Open a door of new opportunities. Work alone or with a friend, or two, or more. You can do it. Move locally or connect together online.
You're saying play with friends. It's probably definitely something on Switch.
Yeah.
Because it couldn't be like play on PS4 locally. Yep, Switch. Moving out. Team 17. I never played like the first one, so I don't have too much knowledge of that one. Oh my boy, redefine couch co-op. That's a hard statement there, cause like shoot, Mario Kart, all those NES games I got it. Perfect Dark, GoldenEye, Smash. Turtles in Time. And this game. I saw that first trailer. I haven't seen anything since.
I hope you enjoy it.
I think they had like some like long gameplay thing from like a PlayStation event. I never saw it. So this is the first time I've seen it since like a year. I did hear the impressions from like that gameplay thing were pretty good.
I will notify the headmaster immediately. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason.
A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable.
The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late.
None of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever.
What do we do now?
It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
I'm ready.
Crucio!
You've made your choice.
There's that troll guy. Yeah.
What have the two of you done?
Okay, I should probably go watch that gameplay thing so I can see more of this. They probably actually showed real gameplay in it. 72-hour early access. Nah, I'm good. I'm fine. Oh, it's on Switch? Dang, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. PS5, Series X. Okay, it's on everything.
That's right, it's time to step into the world of Borderlands now. Joining me is the founder of Gearbox Entertainment Company, Randy Pitchford. Randy, great to see you here.
Thanks for the intro, Jeff. I think a lot of these guys probably know me from my work at Gearbox creating Borderlands. Any Borderlands fans in the house?
Whoa!
Well, I got good news. I know some of you hardcore
Randy
folks saw the
Pitchford
leak,
stinks.
I'm here to officially announce new tales from the Borderlands.
So, tell us about this.
How is this guy still getting stage time?
New characters, new story.
Get him off the stage.
The original game, and so that's why we got some of the original storytellers and writers.
It's the same guy that defended Duke Nukem Forever.
Developed an all-new storyline.
It's a con man at this point.
Created with production from Gearbox Studio Quebec. It's an all-new experience, and we're here to show it for the first time today. You guys want to check it out?
Let's do it. It's coming soon, too, right?
That's right. Coming in October of this year. October this year, all platforms.
Awesome. Well, let's take a look, Randy. This is exciting.
All platforms, except mine.
Most stories in the Borderlands start bloody. They end bloody, too. Sometimes, all it takes to change the galaxy is a trio of losers trying to get through a bad day.
We are in the middle of a TDR invasion.
Leave immediately! This area is now under TDR jurisdiction!
They think there was a vault key being kept on the station.
If we can find whatever's in that vault before TDR does, we can change our lives.
We're bad at this, like really bad. Tidio has many guns, talking guns, guns with legs.
I'm gonna blast you so freaking fast! Yeah! Shut up, Richard!
I always wanted to change the universe for the better, and now we actually can!
But more importantly, we'll be drowning in ash!
Why are you people like this?
If you happen to see any corpses along the way, don't worry about them. They're just, yeah, don't worry about them.
Ooh. All right.
Come back to the city and join the deadliest spectacle of this season.
Techland.
I'm gonna tell you a story about a species that survived millennia. Homo neanderthalensis, Homo rhodesiensis, Homo erectus, all of them wiped out by the deadliest species of all. Us. I am Astrid. This is the new arena. And my advice for you, stay alive.
So, Dying Light 2 DLC. I saw Techland.
You fight for survival, but today you fight for glory. Anyone can be a warrior. What makes you different is the spirit of a champion.
Yeah. Well, knowing how they supported #1, they're probably going to be supporting this game for a while. I still need to get my hands on Dying Light 2. I'll have to pick that game up one of these days. I've seen it go for like $20, so I'll have to just bust on it one of these days. Nice. I don't know, I keep saying one of these days a lot.
So you want to join me?
Yeah, you're probably like, boy, you really hated that Borderlands thing. And it's not even that like I have like like an outright hatred of it, because I actually really liked the first Borderlands game. I thought that first game was really good. But I don't know why. Something with the second game, I really didn't like the humor of it. And certain aspects of that game I wasn't too fond of. And I don't know, something about the later games really didn't do much for me. It always came off that it was like trying way too hard. Like anytime I try to do anything like with comedy, it always went like way too far over, where it's just like, okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. It's why I really have like kind of a distaste for that Tiny Tina character, because it's just like, boy, it's just that doesn't do anything for me. And just so you know, so you're not like, well, if you don't think it's that funny, what do you consider a funny game? Like stuff for me, like a Monkey Island series. I love the humor in that game, like the really dry wit, very just dumb things. A lot of the Double Fine stuff, like Psychonauts, Grim Fandango, like those games. I love the humor in that. Like those kind of games, really funny. And like, even the Grand Theft Auto games, like the early games, really funny writing. So those are my litmus tests. Like the radio stations in those Grand Theft Auto games are really funny for me. So there you go. You got my litmus test of what I find funny. So you can judge from there my Borderlands thing. Hey, I'm talking over games right now. I should get back to this. Thought I heard Vin Diesel, but it might have just been a deep voice guy. Everybody deep this sounds like Vin Diesel. I don't know about you, know I did it good because I couldn't hear my voice. So far, so good on this. Callisto Protocol, looking amazing. That looks really good. Hogwarts Legacy, I'm really liking how that's coming around. I'm gonna get that. What else did they show? Shoot, I'm already forgetting stuff. I should have been writing this down. You know, in the past, when I would watch E3s, I would actually, or like these kind of conferences, I would take notes on my phone. I need to get back to that. Oh, Destiny 2. Oh. Yeah, I'm fine. I talked over that. I'm not too big on Destiny stuff either. But I'm not going to get into that now either. This guy hates Borderlands. He hates Destiny. Does this guy like games at all?
And the awards will be streamed on all Gamescom channels, so make sure to tune in. But tonight, I'm allowed to hand out 4 awards. I'm very, very excited about that. And I would say, let's jump straight into it, starting with the most wanted PC game. Here are your nominees.
Most wanted PC game.
Metal Hellsinger.
That game is good. That game is really good.
System Shock.
I'm hoping that remake's good.
Warhammer 40,000 Darktide.
I've near that one.
And the winner is Metal Hellsinger. And here to accept the
Yeah,
award is Sheila Wikström, executive producer.
I'm kind of surprised that that's the most wanted PC game over System Shock.
Thank you so
But,
much.
I don't
Wow, this is a lot of people. I was practicing my speech a lot, but of course, you know, when it's as much people as there is right now, you'll blank. But I want to say that I am honored to receive this award on behalf of my team. The team behind Metal is an amazing bunch of people that I'm so lucky to be working with every day. And the truth is, making games is super hard. When I started out, I don't think I really realized how hard. And what I learned is that focusing on compassion, kindness, and empathy just as much as any other craft in games would be the key to successful game development. And it's precisely those qualities that my team possess and why I'm so privileged to be working with them every day. I love you guys at home. I miss you so much. So what I want to say to you, my industry friends and colleagues, is treat each other with heart, kindness, and respect every day. Make games with humanity. Thank you so much.
Good speech.
Once again.
That was a really good game. I played that demo for like 3.5 hours. It's really addicting. And that soundtrack.
Time to move to the world of Sonic. Any Sonic Hedgehog fans out there?
Any Sonic heads out there in the audience?
Pretty good year with the Sonic 2 movie, which was a ton of fun earlier this year. Well, Sonic Frontiers is in development.
Let me say this out in the air right now. Sonic has had a rough transition in 3D. It's like, not you, Geoff. Not you, too. Alright, this I'm excited to see. The one Sonic Frontiers, like, enjoyer. I remember when I saw the first Sonic reveal, like Frontiers footage, I was like, it looked pretty good. I go on Twitter, boy, I was the only one. I was the black sheep. Looking good.
Amy, is that you?
Look like Nier right there. Like Nier Automata. Oh shit, he's got a devil hand? What's he? He's Nero? PS4, PS5, Series X, November 8th, yep. November is too stacked. It's got a lot of stuff coming out.
There you go. It is coming this year, Sonic Frontiers. All right, well now
That trailer looked
another
good.
European studio wanted to use Gamescom O&L as a platform.
I'm still looking forward to that Sonic game. I will say it again. I am still looking forward to that Sonic game. Oh! I was about to say, oh, a French studio. Hopefully it's not Quantic Dream. Boy, I wish I said it, because I was thinking that in my head, like, a French studio. Hopefully it's not them. And it just had to be. Hopefully this isn't a David Cage production. Game over. This are a failure of the game design.
Touch the bottom and go to sleep. Silence is full of ghosts.
Oh, I'm sure the team at Quantic Dream are great, but boy, David Cage really sullied that whole studio. Like that Star Wars game legit is not coming out. Whew. Oh man.
Guys, it's time for the goats. Ready for some goats? No live goats today, but we are here
That
to
was
talk
really
about
funny.
Goat Simulator 3. We got to
I was
announce this
internally
back at
just
Summer
like
Game Fest.
French name.
Now it's time to
Hopefully it's
see
not
the
Quantic
gameplay
Dream.
of Goat
Hopefully it's like
Simulator
another
3
French
for the
developer.
first time. Let's check this one out.
And it was. My predictions are still on point. Alright, Goat Simulator 3. I only played a few minutes of Goat Sim 1. No, it was a alright game. Okay.
November 17th. That has literally about everything you could imagine in it. Goat Simulator 3. All right. A lot of people ask me how I got started in the industry, and what I loved doing when I was a kid with my brother, we would play PC adventure games, and I grew up playing classic LucasArts and Sierra adventure games. You guys remember Monkey Island by chance?
Greatest game of all time.
I am so excited because there is a new Monkey Island in development right now. Ron Gilbert, the series creator, is back. You may have heard about it. Return to Monkey Island, and tonight at
Well, I was
Gamescom,
almost in tears when I saw that announcement. When I woke up.
We get to go to Stan to tell us the release date. Check this out.
Oh yes, please soon.
Hello, friends. It's your old pal Stan, coming to you through the magic of marketing to let you know that your search for quality entertainment is about to bear fruit. But I wouldn't be doing my job if I just dropped the details on you without a little build-up. I want you to see the kind of fine dining establishments you'll be visiting, like this one.
Get lost.
And if escapism is your cup of flavor, you can't do much better than this exotic and extremely remote island.
Stay back! How did you find me?
Return to Monkey Island launches September 19th, which happens to be International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
I can't wait.
You don't have to wait. You can order it right now, before it's even out. Something we in the marketing industry call a pre-order. As a bonus, I'm ready to unload this shipment of beautiful horse armor to anyone who pre-orders Return to Monkey Island. It'll look fantastic in your inventory.
Oi, you missed a spot.
I've got to go now. I've got a lot of irons and a lot of fires. You know how it is. But I'll be back to
Oh, this is back in jail again.
Return to Monkey Island.
Everything feels right at home.
All pre-order customers will receive the exclusive horse armor item in their inventory. Please note that the horse armor has no practical use in game and in no way will contribute to the gameplay, puzzles, or narrative.
Yeah, I'm double dipping. I'm buying it on both. I've been waiting so long for that game to come back.
A month away, and I love the horse armor. Does absolutely nothing. It just sits in your.
Oh, I'm excited.
Right. Return to Monkey Island. Cannot wait for that. All right, now let's turn to the world of Unknown Worlds, the creators of Subnautica. As we've teased, they are here today at Gamescom to unveil a brand new IP, and it's a departure from Subnautica. It's a brand new turn-based sci-fi game, and we're going to reveal it for the first time right here. Actually, a special guest is. Let's check this out.
Hi, I'm Brandon Sanderson. You might know me as the author of the Mistborn series, the Stormlight Archive, or as the guy who finished Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time. Over the last few years, I've been working closely with my friends at Unknown Worlds on the exciting project we're revealing today. You, of course, know Unknown Worlds for creating immersive and fantastical worlds like the incredible Subnautica series. When they reached out to me, I was absolutely thrilled to help craft the expansive sci-fi universe in which their next game is set.
I want that background
This
for my
secret has
videos.
been a hard one to keep.
Bookcase.
We're so excited to finally
Old
show you
decrepit
what we've created
fireplace.
together. So, without further ado,
That like kind of
this
background
is Moonbreaker.
brown storage you see in like one of those old horror movies. Like, give me that. It's like this background. It's too flase dog. Give me that like real class look. That's one of those tabletop kind of simulator things. It's one of those things that like VR did a lot, and I feel like no gamer went like big into it. Like that was like one of the cooler things with VR was having this style of game and having that kind of perspective where you're looking down on it and you can like actually look and see the field, and using the remote you can pick it up and actually tangibly put it on the board. Like that was the thing I really liked. And I need to stop talking about VR in like a past tense since we're getting PSVR next year with the second one, and Oculus Quest 2. I'm not calling it Meta Quest 2. Oculus Quest 2 is still very popular. Still a lot of stuff getting released on that. Okay, this is actually probably the sickest thing right here. Like that's dope. That you can actually go and actually paint that to give that actual detail like you would in real life. Okay, that's actually really cool. That's a really nice detail. Nice. A certain set of people are really gonna dig that game.
And joining me from Unknown Worlds is Charlie Cleveland.
Give
Charlie,
me the
Moonbreaker,
VR
it's
version.
real,
I'm
and
there.
it's so different than Subnautica. So
Yes,
tell us,
it is.
This departure, you guys like to kind of reinvent yourselves every game, right?
Yeah, so people thought we were kind of crazy for making Subnautica after making Natural Selection. We went from a strategy shooter to a pacifist underwater game, survival. So I feel like we've done this before. We love changing genres, but I'm hoping, our Subnautica fans will still come along for playing a digital miniatures game. I hope.
Well, it's so cool. A digital miniatures game. Everyone loves miniatures, but how do you translate that into gameplay? What is the gameplay of this game?
So we're kind of channeling like a Guardians of the Galaxy or Firefly kind of feel. So you can see that from the colorful art style we have. So you choose a captain and 10 crew, and you build a roster, kind of like a traditional miniatures game. And every unit in the game is really like strange and special and kind of game breaking. So yeah, you deploy units and you move them around on the battlefield and you get all these crazy game changing powers, kind of like Hearthstone meets XCOM, kinda.
Well, I mean, you see the gameplay here, it looks great, and it's coming soon, as we said, end of September, so you're not early access, you're not going to wait long. But the thing I want to get to is the painting of miniatures, which we saw a tease of in the trailer, and I know you actually, painting was cathartic for you sort of during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, so the painting, I mean, you can't have a miniatures game without painting, and during the lockdown, I just found myself like learning to draw and just zoning out and feeling really relaxed when the world was basically falling apart around us. And we really tried to capture that feeling. It's not like Photoshop or like special technical tools or anything like that. We just simulate washes, dry brushing. We've got decals. This feels like you're actually painting a real miniature. And I have to say, because everyone's surprised by it, like all the miniatures you see painted in the game are all painted with the tool. Wow. So it's like actually pretty powerful.
Amazing. Well, it's so cool.
Yeah,
that
that's
here.
really nice.
It's playable at Gamescom, right?
It is. It's here. You guys are the first ones to play it.
Wow.
And oh yeah, it's more. We're over in the Crafton booth.
Okay.
Crafton booth.
And for everyone else around the world, they're not going to wait long, right?
Yes, we'll be on Steam Playtest in September. Yeah. We have a couple open weekends, and then we're going to be launching into Steam Early Access September 29th. So it's really close.
Only a month away, Moonbreaker. Charlie, thank you so much.
I might actually check out that playtest when it drops.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, Charlie Cleveland with Unknown Worlds. Thank you so much, Charlie. And now it's time to reveal another game with a very catchy tune in the trailer. Check this out.
I'll be the judge of that.
Let me tell you about the friends that invested all they had on a shady site that looked like a scam. It said buy this magic cards to play the coolest game and fight against your friends with no consequence. You know where to find me, this is friends versus friends. You're Italian, but I am not afraid.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Inspired by the familiar story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a new action Souls-like game that is coming out from NeoWiz, and you guide Pinocchio on his unrelenting journey to become human. This game looks absolutely great, and we've got a brand new gameplay
Pinocchio
trailer
in like a Souls
game. Also coming to Xbox Game Pass on day one.
All right, this I have to see. Small ass Pinocchio hit roll dodging. Yeah, I'm laughing thinking I'm like, okay, that actually looks sick.
I hope this reaches you. This city is falling apart. Chaos, madness, death. And there might be no going back. But you can change that. It depends on the choice you make. Truth
Okay, this does look sick. This does look good.
Please, help me. Finally, we meet, son. The stage is set.
The light shines brightest in the darkest of times.
All right, buddy, I'm here for you. Don't worry.
Don't give up.
Keep
You can lean on me if you want.
Yeah, I'm liking this. I saw a little grapple. Okay, Nero from DMC4. Lies of P. Okay, that looked really good. I didn't expect that to look as good. So it's Pinocchio Souls game. I was like, okay, they kind of sold me. That was a surprise, the biggest surprise. The Pinocchio Souls type game looked really good. I actually now really want to check that game out. It's like a lot of games that have like really copied like the Souls type aren't too great. The only other one that's like stood its own is like Neo.
Who that little guy is. That's Epi, and he's on a mission to save the Gamescomverse from the evil future. And if you want to help him, check out the Epic section at gamescom.global. You can solve quests and win prizes, so take part and help Epi to save the Gamescomverse. But first, I want to tell you more about some of the great program we have for this week, and it's quite a schedule, so please bear with me. There is, for example, the Gamescom Studio by IGN, featuring game spotlights, dev interviews, and all insights into this year's Gamescom, so please make sure to check that out so you don't miss anything. And also, the awesome Indie Showcase is back, featuring the newest, most original, crazy indie games here on Friday afternoon at 5:30 p.m. CEST, and I'm really looking forward to it. And something I'm really looking forward to is the cosplay contest on Sunday, where the super creative cosplay community takes center stage, and this is absolutely one of my favorites, so make sure to not miss it out. It is definitely worth the watch. And for more updates, follow at Gamescom on all platforms. And, well, now it is almost time to introduce our next guest, but sadly she couldn't make it since she is a tad far away. So let's see, she sent us a video, and I would say, let's have a look.
Hello Gamescom, I'm ESA astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti, currently flying at around 27,000 kilometers an hour, 400 kilometers above your head on board of the International Space Station. Today, I come to you to say bravo to the games industry. We see how many space games you've been creating.
Hopefully she's upside down right now. It would be an awful thing if that's her hair naturally. She's got Goku hair.
And the love of space exploration in gamers around the world.
True, that's what my hair was looking like last night before I cut it.
On to Mars with our ambitious Terra Nova program. Humanity's spaceflight capabilities will be in part thanks to the games industry. And who knows, perhaps even you will be among us here at ESA for the journey.
Among Us.
Exploring space virtually isn't just great fun.
That's not fun.
It's having real-world
that
impacts that lead us all closer to the stars. So on behalf of everyone at ESA, bravo. Keep creating, keep innovating, and keep playing. This is ESA astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti, wishing everyone a wonderful Gamescom from the International Space Station.
don't know if she wasn't upside down. It really was just her hair. It's like, lady, the cosplay contest is Sunday. Brave a New World. My question is, who gave him that lineup? Either he's a really good barber, it's like, shoot. Your priorities, actually no, his priorities are straight. The world's ending. I need to make sure I look fresh. You expect me to be dealing with aliens with a awful lineup? No. Well, everyone else is probably walking that trailer. Wow, the cinematics, dinosaurs, meteors. I'm like, look at his hairline. You see where my priorities are at.
When we were looking at games for Gamescom Opening Night Live, one of the things I was most impressed with this year is there are a lot of European studios that wanted to debut games here, and also a lot of brand new IP, brand new worlds, and we're going to introduce one of those to you right now, and I think you're going to get pretty excited about it. Check out this world premiere.
The sand has memories. Memories of our past, when gods walked this world, and our heroes stood amongst them. But the gods' vanity grew, and in their struggle, we were cast away. Only remnants of these stories remain. In the sand. In the ruins of this shattered...
Surprised they still do so many, like, these... these pre-rendered, like, things for trailers. It's like, yeah, it gives you, like, a good, like, kind of tone of what your game will be, but it's like... For me, honestly, just seeing the gameplay is enough. Or do it in-engine. Because a lot of the times, anytime I see this, like... this pre-rendered stuff, I never get an idea what the game's gonna be. Or if they do this, they always wait till the last 10 seconds to show gameplay, and it's always like speeding through, just like zoo zoo zoo. There's the footage. Alright, trailer's over. It's like, I want to see how it plays, because you can show me a cool, like, pre-rendered, like, trailer, and it looks nice, and all that, but it's not gonna be indicative of what the final game looks like, or even the feel. I've seen so many games where, like, in the trailer, the characters are doing acrobatics and all this flips and like they're going crazy on these combos, and you see the game and it's this over the top isometric game where they're doing like simple things. It's like, that's not indicative of your game. If it started off with like some in-game footage, then at least I have a better idea. That's kind of been me. I kind of over the years got just indifferent to these. Like, some of them can be really well done. Don't get me wrong. There are some that are absolutely legendary.
Even in ruins,
but
we endure.
Those are very few and far in between.
We won't let go. For now, we can stand for ourselves.
So excuse my my rant on that.
And face.
Actually, not even rant, because I wasn't really. Atlas Fallen. Oh, here we go. Gameplay. Like I said, last 10 seconds gameplay. Okay. It really was like the last 10 seconds for gameplay. That looked better than anything in that pre-rendered thing. And the little skating on the sand looked cool. Some little action stuff looked nice. They should have just showed that.
Classic strategy game that I remember playing
Or
in the late
cut
90s
between
was
both.
Homeworld. Did anyone else play that back in the day? Great PC space RTS. Well, a brand new Homeworld is coming out next year, and we've got a brand new look at some new gameplay from Homeworld. Let's check it out.
It was a simple perimeter scan, escorting resources. But we were ambushed by Klowns raiders.
This trailer is completely composed of in-game foot. I like. Okay, thank you, thank you. I was just talking about that whole thing, and this whole trailer just starts off all gameplay footage, even the cinematics. What I love to see.
While another group found a tunnel in the structure to sneak behind them.
We're on the right path with range. Teach them up. Let's do this.
It worked. But just before a carrier battle group arrived, we scrambled bombers.
Sector confirmed. Scanning zone adjusted.
Perfect for attacking capital ships.
This is bomber lead. Engaging carrier.
We protected the resourcers while they hauled in the goods, which meant we could roll out assault frigates.
Cleared hot. Let's take it to them. Stay on them.
Break contact.
The raiders weren't pushovers, but command countered their hit-and-run tactics.
Battery's still good.
The way their carrier exploded, beautiful. And we even grabbed a little souvenir. That missile frigate is ours now.
Nice, that looked good. That's not like a style of game I play too often, but hey, gameplay. They sold me on the gameplay and everything there.
Because it's the version 3.0 update to Genshin Impact, which is an incredible action RPG from Hoyoverse. Well, today we've got an exclusive new look at version 3.0 and the new Rainforest Nation, as well as a sneak peek of a mysterious ancient civilization and settlement that is found deep inside the desert. Let's take a look.
Oh man, we about to be eating good right now. Even though I haven't played Genshin Impact since the day it came out. The day the game dropped, I downloaded it, I played it for like 3 hours, never got back. It was way too loud on my PS4, and I was like, I can't hear the game. Let me just uninstall it. Maybe now at the 5, I can actually play it again. So I have no stake in Genshin Impact. I haven't followed any of the stuff, the characters, anything. It's funny from how this game started. I remember when it first got revealed, people were like, look at this Breath of the Wild clone and all this and that. Like, I remember it was at some overseas event. People legit waited in line at the Genshin Impact booth, playing Breath of the Wild and holding up their Switches with the game running in protest to it being like one of the bigger free-to-play games out there. Like it's just funny how things work out. It's like, shoot, PUBG really brought the battle royale genre like back to the forefront. Fortnite at the same time, it was like, oh, what's this Fortnite thing doing? No one's gonna play that. Look at those kitty graphics, and you're making boxes and crates. No one's gonna play that. And it completely took over the world. Like, PUBG really like declined in like players dramatically after that. Like, I don't know if they're even still doing updates for that. Like, every few like months you see something, but like not as regular. So yeah, things can change. This game started off with a lot of drama and turned into what it is now.
Absolutely beautiful game, and that's not all from Hoyoverse.
It's a good looking game.
Have Honkai Star Rail in development. It's a grand interstellar adventure with strategic turn-based combat.
Maybe I will get back
now
to
we're gonna take
Genshin.
a new look at the story and adventure that awaits you in Honkai Star Rail.
One of these days I'll get back to it. This is the Polar Express.
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Genuine. You are one of them.
I want that kind of water bed.
Sencho is in danger.
Got the water actually can like see through it.
The train is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
Hello again! It is now time for our next Gamescom award, and here are your nominees for the most wanted Microsoft Xbox game.
This I gotta see. All right.
The Dark Pictures, The Devil in Me.
Okay.
The Last Case of Benedict Fox.
Okay. Remember that game did look pretty good.
Metal Hellsinger.
Okay. Dang, like
And the winner
what
is
Xbox games they got
The
right
Last
now?
Case of Benedict Fox.
I think this one is actually exclusive to I think it actually is an Xbox exclusive game though.
Twist. Congratulations.
Was like, boy, they gotta start releasing these like heavy hitters.
We just love
You gotta drop Hellblade too soon.
And we are working hard on making Benedict Fox just that. And I would like to thank Xbox team for their support and Rogue team for being the best publisher ever. And especially I would like to thank my team in Krakow. They are crazy talented, and my hands hold the award, but their hands make the game.
Yes, it is a Xbox exclusive. It is on Steam, but it's an Xbox exclusive. Okay, that actually is one. If Hellblade won, no, if the Hellsing one won, that would have been weird because like that's on everything.
Rick and Morty. He's got
Damn.
a brand new game. Which
Did
you may
him
have seen at
dirty.
Xbox's show
Justin
in June
Roiland?
called High on Life.
Crickets.
It is coming to Xbox and Game Pass in December. And
But that
they wanted to send
been
us just
Xbox
a
game did look
great
pretty good when
gameplay
Microsoft
clip.
showed it off.
You're gonna enjoy this. Talking guns in a boss fight, and that's all I'm gonna say to set this up. I think
Oh yeah,
you're
this is
gonna
that game we
really-
showed off a few months
this
ago.
is a
I think it was
trip.
at Summer
Check this
Game
out, World
Fest.
premiere of High on Life.
I mean, there were bits of this I was like, okay. Justin Rowley can sometimes be really funny, or sometimes they can just be really just like, So let's see where this lands.
Come on, admit it. We're hurting you. No, fuck you. Are you even a real bounty hunter? Jesus, it's so gross you even went in there. That sludge tastes like shit. Yeah, so stop diving into it. Shit, she's filling the place with sludge. Stay in the air. Better not fall in. Hey, I'm still here. You can still use me if you want. I can deflect attacks. Did you know that? I'm not just all about stabbing. Well, I'm mostly all about stabbing and tethering, but I can also deflect attacks. I'll slice them to fucking death. I'll cut their fucking heads off. I'll rip their limbs. I'll fucking do everything. Oh, I'm gonna fucking cut right into them. I'll cut their fucking asshole off and eat it. You know, this sludge matches your toxic personality. Fuck off. That wasn't even a good one. Surprise! Flashback!
Hey, it's me, Five Tours! Kill my shitty clone! I'm rooting for you! Oh, incoming laser! Laser just for you!
Bet you're just as nice and squishy on the inside as the rest of them. Let me at her, bounty hunter! Wow, we're having our first
real boss fight together.
I'm the strongest out of all the Torg clones. I'm impressed you made it this far. My ant soldiers are extremely strong.
Honestly, I don't think they were. We're new at this, and it was pretty easy to kill them all.
If I'm going out, I'm taking you with me.
Just stay alive. I think she's basically done for.
Yeah, that wasn't one of the good ones. Yeah, that dude do anything for me. It's like Justin Roiland can be a really smart writer at times, but that definitely wasn't his strongest material. That came off to me as we can say the F word as many times as possible. Isn't that funny? And it's just like, nah. But that's one of those games where, you know, there's parts of the gameplay that I did kind of like, but the biggest thing they're really leaning on is like the jokes and the humor. Like if you watched that whole thing and you muted it, you would have been like, okay, all right, okay, all right, next. I don't know. Maybe there are stronger things in that game, but that definitely was one of the weaker things they could have shown, at least in terms of like the humor of it. Like, I'd have to see my face during that, but I don't know if I even cracked a smile. Maybe I did, but I don't know. That did nothing for me. I didn't think this Gamescom thing was gonna get into like a philosophical thing of like what I find funny in video games, but apparently throughout this whole video it keeps coming up. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Like, I feel like I had a more like stronger look on it on that first trailer. Like there was some parts of it where I was like, okay, the concept's kind of goofy and I kind of liked it. But that game, like even less the gameplay, like the humor of it, like didn't do anything. Like, it reminded me of like that recent Bubsy game where it had like the Bubsy filter where you could like turn off the quips or turn the quips up even more. It's like every 5 seconds he's quipping. Like that's what that game seems. It's gonna be like quips every 3 seconds. Either they're gonna be really good or not.
Thousands of candidates.
Hey, Cutter.
To join the Lynx family.
You're from Earth, right?
This is more than just a job. It's
an opportunity. You ever miss it?
Caution. Oh shit. Lynx, making the world a better place.
Zero-G space salvaging sim.
What they say about work in space is true.
There's something real special here.
You don't have power here. You never will.
Look around you. We're expendable.
I can hear them in the walls. Ain't a trade like it. Dancing between the ribs of a ship, gaze out at the rest of the human race, buzzing in the distance. That's when the sky fills up with flames. That's the way things go.
Okay, battery's still good. Coming soon to PC Game Pass. I know Death Stranding PC's coming. Some people are getting like mad for some dumb reason. It's PlayStation. It shouldn't be on PC Game Pass. I'm like, who cares? More people can play that great game. That's all that matters. I actually have a free trial like queued up. I should actually get that reinstalled back again.
You gotta help me rescue my friends.
Sun Rancher 2. Titan. Join now to get your first month for $1. I already used that, but I have a free trial for I think a month, so I'm gonna use it soon.
First announced back at the Game Awards, Telltale's next project is based on the Prime Video series The Expanse. Well, we showed you a little bit of the trailer at the Game Awards to set up the
Hey,
world.
what's The
Now you're gonna get
Expanse?
a first glimpse at the gameplay with this behind-the-scenes clip. Enjoy.
Drummer, his suit is punctured and losing pressure. You need to release the vault attached now or he could die.
Hold still. We'll see what we can do. Captain Drummer!
I don't think I've even seen The Expanse. See, my thing is, shoot, where is the Boys video game? Oh, that is a missed opportunity.
I'm super excited about.
That would be a
the
really
synergy
good
stuff that we've been doing.
video game
A big
there.
part of when we're making the game, not only are we thinking about the characters, we also have to think about how can we evolve the genre in any way that will make players excited to be part of this universe and feel like they're engaging in something rather than just being a passive audience.
That show's might be too brutal to make a game out of it.
It's actually been a really interesting thing as an actor to explore some of her more vulnerable sides that by the time we meet her in the series, they've been cauterized.
Because this score, Drummer, this is the greatest score any scavenger has ever come across.
It's one of those shows I never hear anyone talk about. Maybe I'm in the wrong circles, but like I don't hear this show really at all.
The craziness of exploded ship that now
It might be good, but I don't know. I've never seen it.
That you can move among, and balancing that out against almost like you're excavating a story. That's a personal story. Those are people. Those are characters, and you are now among their ghosts. Whatever they were doing right before they died. Being a scavenger, it's a pretty dark job.
That stock screen. We're still using that? I was hearing that in like cartoons in the 90s. Should get me in the booth. I'll scream. I can do like a feminine scream. Get me in the booth. Scavenger's gonna be good because Telltale's been pretty consistent. The only thing that, and this is like my one complaint with some of the later Telltale stuff, is after Walking Dead, they stuck to that style and they stayed there. I miss like Sam and Max Telltale and Monkey Island Telltale. We're like classic point and click adventure. Or shoot, no, Back to the Future, like those were amazing. Alright, this battery's gonna die. I'm gonna switch this really quick. Killer clowns from outer space. Okay. It's like every single like horror property, they make it into a multiplayer game. We had Friday the 13th. We had Evil Dead game.
Goats, killer clowns.
I'm waiting for them to do a Halloween game. But shoot, make that a single-player
New
game.
game announcement from a European publisher for a sci-fi action adventure. Here we go.
Back in sci-fi is in. It's like the 80th sci-fi game I've seen. Remember at Summer Game Fest, it was a big problem. It was like 90% sci-fi.
observed and explored, but found nothing. Until now.
It has been 6 months since the alien object known as the Metahedron suddenly appeared above Earth's atmosphere.
Personal log, sentient contact assessment and response team.
Kate, we have an issue.
What happened?
Power supply failing.
Sensors offline.
I'm switching to backup generators.
Scars above. Oh, I'm getting stars above. It's like a metaphor.
Now we're going to talk about Gamescom Goes Green, which is an initiative that has made Gamescom the first climate-friendly gaming event in the world.
That game looked okay.
Event and this show, opening night live, I'm happy to say, are 100% climate neutral for the first time, and that's something we all should be.
Oh, why is that camera so shaky?
You guys are part of that too. Now, as part of this initiative, Gamescom, along with the United Nations Environmental Program Initiative Playing for the Planet, are going to give out the first ever Gamescom Goes Green Award to the best sustainability concept from an exhibitor here at Gamescom. And the nominees are Microsoft Xbox, Yuki, and the Indie Arena booth. And to find out the winner,
Recyclable game discs. Play the game, throw it away.
The winner of this year's Gamescom Goes Green Award is Yuki. And here to accept the award is Dr. Joe Twist, CEO of Yuki. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Gamescom, for this wonderful award. It's brilliant to be recognized. Thank you to the Yuki team who work so hard every day to be greener. And thank you to the UN's Playing for the Planet Alliance for inspiring us to change. You know, it's so fantastic to see these amazing game worlds that we're going to play in over the next year. But you know, we only have one planet to live on. And we only have one lifetime to make a change and to protect that planet so that we can continue to play our games. So everybody, whether you're a player or a business, can make one small change starting tomorrow, and together we can play more games together and save the planet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe, and congratulations once again to Yuki. And remember, it is not only the organizers or exhibitors that can go green. All of you can also make a change by donating to the Gamescom Forest. So plant your Gamescom tree today. Geoff, back to you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Melly. Congratulations to Yuki. Now it's time to announce a brand new game from a new studio of industry veterans working on an ambitious new RPG. Here's the first tease.
RPG, you say? Color me intrigued. Okay, hey. Some good games, okay. From the guy who did the catering on Fallout 3 comes...
There exists two lies. One before the shadow, and one behind the eye.
Rosung.
Lots of news here at Gamescom. All right, let's talk about Xbox and Age of Empires 4 that continues to expand. Now we have news on the next civilizations joining the battle as free DLC. If you want to learn more about what's happening with Age of Empires 4, tune into the Xbox booth stream for developer interviews on Thursday. But right now, here's that announcement from Age of Empires 4.
Here's when the next Civ game is gonna drop. I've been out of the loop of that game since like Civ 4. I want to get back into like the sim strategy games again. I was gonna say that sounds like Smoke on the Water, and it actually was. It's like were they ripping off Smoke on the Water, and it was. Yeah, I play guitar. That's nice. What else can you play? Dun dun dun. No, I said play something else. Yeah, I'll play something else. Dun 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 dun. Stop playing it backwards. You know more of the song? I know that riff for the song. Ottomans and Malians. Looks good. I need to get back on the Age of Empires game. The last one I played was shoot Age of Empires 2. So it's been a long time.
You guys excited for Gotham?
I want to start getting into some more games that like I very rarely play, or just genres I've been out of the loop on.
Robin and Red Hood are gonna take over.
And here's this game, which I don't know. Like when I first saw it, I was kind of indifferent on it.
And also some exciting news.
I think it's more like the multiplayer aspect, where I'm just like, I don't know.
Check this out.
I saw a little bit like not that long ago. Let me see if it's changed on it. My Pandawn's changed.
Jim Gordon never gave up on anything. That's why Gotham City is still here. It's why I'm still here. And I've known for a while now that someday, like him, I'd have to work with you.
Warner Brothers.
I've seen
I don't want to see them right now after all the garbage they're doing. Oh, give me a break.
Prepared me for this.
Yeah, let's just cancel the Batgirl movie. Let's wipe the drives. Let's just make lost media for no reason, and all these cartoons and
Gotham City is at her weakest. There's blood in the water, and the sharks are circling. They're all making their move.
Play nice.
But we aren't going to give up.
A storm has risen over Gotham. Nothing can stop it. See you at the premiere.
I need your help. Your skills. Your knowledge. Your adaptability. You got my back?
Oh, boys!
This biopic is based on a true story. My story. Soon, the world will feel the cold as I do.
I got one last little surprise for you.
Come to watch the show, Red Hood.
Nah, I'm just here to kick your ass.
step into the... oh, that was bad. Oh. Whoa. Step into the...
Gotham Knights. All right, now it's time to announce a brand
Who
new
wrote
game
that?
from the new studio. The global announcement of the ambitious new adventure game developed by Everstone Games. It's called Where Winds Meet. It's an interactive open-world RPG featuring action, adventure, and martial arts set in a turbulent time in the northern Song Dynasty.
Even I wouldn't do a
Really
pun that
cool.
bad.
Check out this announcement of where wins meet.
Ooh, that hit me hard. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of those games that it feels like on a Game Pass or one of those like trial stuff. I might give it a try. This looks fine. I'm sure by the time release, the frame rate will be fixed. Now, the biggest thing I'm saying is the frame rate is like not that great, but I'm sure it's something that's going to be like fixed before this game drops. I do like what I'm seeing though of this. Where winds meet. It's like it's not breaking new ground, but looks like it'd be a pretty fun game. Yeah, that was a good trailer. I like that.
Where winds meet. Again, so much new IP tonight. It's really cool. All right. Back when we started ONL in 2019, a very special guest joined me here in person to close the show. And this year, when I told him that we were going to be back here live in person, he said, well, I got to take part in some way. So please say hello to my good friend, Hideo Kojima. Mr. Kojima?
Thank you, Jeff. Gamescom の皆さん。
Oh, Spotify. What's he working on?
小島秀夫です。僕は今ですね、
Wouldn't be a Keighley event without Hideo.
取り組んでおりますが、今回は別のニュースのお知らせとなります。この度9月から、僕のポッドキャスト
Oh yeah, he started that podcast.
Spotify でなんと
I can't wait to listen to it and not know a single thing he's saying.
それでですね、英語版と日本語版をそれぞれ同時通訳を交えて制作するというですね、新しい試みです。全世界のリスナーに向けてお届けをしたいと思います。またですね、ジェフ・キーリーによるエンタメ業界ニュースのコーナーもレギュラー化の決定です。
I'm looking forward to this podcast. I remember when he had the his YouTube show. It was really, really good. Just talking about movies and all that.
ぜひリンクをチェックして楽しみに待っていてください。以上、小島秀夫でした。ありがとうございます。
Last year, opening night live, we announced Park Beyond from Limbic Entertainment and Bandai.
He's probably laughing at that photo.
This year, they've got an awesome booth experience. For
He's
those
like,
of you
dude,
here in
that's the
person.
photo you went
For
with?
those of you at home, we've got a brand new trailer that shows you more of this incredible amusement park simulation game.
Amusement park simulation. All right. Namco.
Here is a little something to inspire you. Be creative.
Well, in terms of like amusement park kind of sims, well, at one point, Roller Coaster Tycoon back in the day was one of the best ones. But at least in terms of modern day, Planet Coaster is the best one in terms of just support on it, mods, everything. Oh, and they got my dumb joke roller coaster I always talk about. Like, I can't wait for a roller coaster where you fly off the track back onto the track. The coaster that would never exist.
Couldn't we go a step beyond? Ta-da!
Okay, the ride's gonna go through the hot dog cart. During the ride, you can get your food order mid-ride. Consumers will love it.
What about you? Will you go beyond your imagination? Park Beyond, coming soon.
You've got a lot to do right there because, like I said, Planet Coaster is still getting updates, and that to me is like the big successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon.
All right, now it's time to share another special.
They got a
announcement
lot.
here at Gamescom. Not a game, but a concept car. That's right, it's here at Gamescom, and I got to catch up with Oliver Heimer, the head of Mini Design.
Concept
Check it
car.
out.
It's got like a bunch of anime girls on it.
All right, I'm over here at the Mini booth with Oliver. This is the Mini Concept Aceman reveal. This looks so cool.
I'm glad you like it.
Well, let's take a look and learn more in this trailer.
The car has a projector on it.
Oh, this looks so cool. I have so many questions for you, Oliver.
There's something really funny about that.
A car with gaming features and Pokemon. How did this come together?
Yeah, first of all, let's talk about Gamescom. You know, Gamescom is one of the core events of fandom pop culture. And as we ourselves are a part of that pop culture, we don't want to miss out such a great event. And the Pokemon Company International and we have a lot in common. We're both iconic brands. And Mini is more than a car. It's a character. You partner to explore the world. And the world of Pokemon.
I hate this revisionist history.
Characters
Bring back Chunky Pikachu.
So we share a love for
Bring him
distinctive
back.
design and strong values.
I'm going to ask you your favorite Pokemon in a minute, but first, I want to ask about the gaming features. We saw a little bit in the trailer. Tell us, break it down. Why does this appeal to gamers?
So, first of all, it's all about the Aceman's gaming features. It's designed to be playful, as the brand is. The Pokemon mode welcomes you inside of the car, and then you can connect your gaming console to your Mini. And all you notice is a lot of details referencing Pikachu in particular.
Yeah.
The Aceman is
Wait,
fully
what game
electric,
console's hooking
just
up to
like
that thing?
Pikachu is an electric type. So they're a perfect match.
Is there an overarching motto to this
I'd be scared. An electric car. Let me hook my PS5 to it. The thing will kill my battery in 5 seconds.
Could connect it with your gaming console, just like it does with your smartphone. So we are promoting a playful mindset, just like our brand in Pokemon. So our Gamescom claim is play on, never stop playing.
Well, speaking of never stop playing, will we see you next year at Gamescom as well?
Yeah, we plan to stay in the game and play on for sure, like we always have from the get-go. So stay tuned.
I can't wait to get a match Street Fighter 6 on the highway in that car. And I was like, hey, we're advertising this gaming car. They didn't say the price on this thing. I'm sure it's like 80 grand for all those features and the screen. They didn't show the speedometer. They didn't show anything. How's this thing drive? The gas mileage? Or no, the charge mileage. Sorry, it's an electric car.
On the brink of destruction. You are a reject, a convict freed to serve the Inquisition in this darkest of hours.
I have a lot of questions. That segment was kind of weird. I don't know. Just something about advertising a car at this thing. Because it's for gamers. It's like, are gamers really gonna want to buy this expensive electric car that might not have a lot of features on it? That's my questioning on it. Or shit, if you're gonna make a car like that and it's got Pokemon stuff and it's an electric vehicle, how are you gonna have the gall to have Pikachu in the back but not have the car be that yellow? You screwed up.
Rejects will rise.
Once upon a time, there were two twin sisters, Zora and Yaga.
You got it all wrong. Once upon a time, there was a freak with no face.
Stop it!
You can't hide from Baba, princess. How much longer you want to be a nobody?
I just need to find the red oak.
What you really want to find is the hut.
What the hell is wrong with this forest?
Not bad. You kill it again.
If anything bad happens, always head straight to the red oak.
Blacktail. Red Bull. Nah, I'm good.
Red Bull gives you wings.
So many video games. It's too much. It's like I'm already struggling with that. I can't get through my current backlog. Just when I finish one game, like another 20 get added. Looking like we're nearing the end of this presentation. least right now, there's been some pretty good stuff. Crossfire.
And now it is
Award
time for a
time.
final award. But don't worry, there is more on Saturday, so make sure to not miss our award show on Saturday.
Most anticipated
But here are your nominees for the
Switch
most wanted
game.
Sony PlayStation
Oh.
game. The Dark Pictures, The Devil in Me,
Okay.
Lies of P,
That just got revealed.
One Piece Odyssey,
Wait. Wait, I have some questions here.
Lies of P.
Okay, I do want to play this game, but here's the thing I have a question about. Okay, most wanted PlayStation games, and all those games I believe are multi-plat. You know, isn't God of War Ragnarok coming out this year? Like, there's Spider-Man 2. There's a lot of PlayStation games they could have said. They're like, nah, games that are also multi-plat.
Congratulations once again to Lies of P. Thank you so much. And yes, that's it from me
That is
for
for
tonight.
Microsoft.
But
Like,
before I say
Microsoft. Okay, it
goodbye,
actually was like
I
the
want
game
to
was
bring
exclusive
your
to Xbox
attention
that
to a more
won.
serious matter.
PlayStation.
The
game
past
that
5
didn't.
months of war have been devastating for the Ukrainian families, and UNICEF and partners on the ground are supporting those in need. And of course, funds are needed. So please consider donating at unicef.org if it's possible. And yes, we have to take care of each other. Gamescom also supports the development of Antura, the language learning game for Ukrainian children. Antura is based on an app which was made for Syrian war refugees to learn the local language. And I mean, in times like this, it is more important than ever to take care of each other. And I hope you keep that in mind, not only for Gamescom this week, but way after. Thank you so much. That's it from me, and have a wonderful Gamescom. Jeff? Back to you.
Thank you, Melly. Great to have you with us. We got a few more games to go. Now, one of the great things about Gamescom is we love to profile games made in Germany, and this next game was made by 4 students in Berlin. It was a big success on Steam, and now it's coming to a new platform, and we've got the announcement right now.
Yeah, that seems like a Switch kind of game. That'll be a pretty good, like, little portable game. What? He still did like an emotional robot.
The Outlast Trials. You guys excited for this game? The Outlast
That was kind of
Trials we
funny.
showed you last year at
It's
Gamescom
like
Opening Night Live, and we
cute,
haven't
colorful
heard
game. He
anything
comes back
sponsored
like
from the team, and everyone keeps asking me, when are we going to get to play this? Well, tonight we've got the world premiere of the brand new trailer.
I wish I could
and
go
yes,
back.
Some news on when you might get to play it. Here we go.
Alright, this is like the first Outlast game in a bit. Let's see what they got.
To create constant pressure, absolute feel your control. But we got fucking laws around here. An assault upon identity. Establishment of guilt.
Look at that pretty face.
Progress in harmony.
for your own good.
Final confession. Elaborate and inclusive, rather than terse, for an even greater emphasis upon the experience of personal rebirth. The chef went out. Political criminals are subjected to a literally fatal dispensing of existence by the promise of execution.
Closed beta. Is it like an online, like multiplayer kind of thing?
That's right. Some people will get to play something this year, the Outlast Trials. All right. Next up, we've got a tease of the first release from Embark Studios, which a lot of the veterans that worked on the Battlefield franchise in Stockholm, Sweden.
I have a lot of things about that Outlast
wrapped
game.
in a game show format where destruction is going to play a key role. What we've got here is a short tease with some actual gameplay in it. The full reveal is coming later in September. You can sign up starting now to get in to start playtests of this. Check out the finals.
He was right. Short gameplay. That was a blink and you'll miss.
All right. We got one more game for you tonight at Gamescom opening night.
I got
live.
one
This is
more
We've
thing.
all been waiting a long time for. Here we go.
Dark Cloud 3. Lenny Kravitz. Wait. Dead Island 2? It sounds kind of crazy, but it's like, I really want to know what took them so damn long. Like, this is the only logical, conclusive thing that it could be, is this. It's like, it's not a long-awaited game, and there's zombies. Maybe not, I don't know. Wow, it really is. Dang, that first trailer. Shoot, 2014? I need to know what took them like 100 years.
Dead Island 2 coming next February, and joining me now to tell us about this long.
A lot of zombie games come out.
To have you with us. First of all, let's explain a little context to that trailer we saw. Who is that character that we meet?
Thank you, Jeff. It's great to be here. So you just met Jacob, and he is just one of our 6 playable characters. Our zombie slayers have larger-than-life personalities and unique dialogue, which fits in with a very pulpy and irreverent tone, as you could tell.
I see the tagline there, see you in Hell A, so it looks like we're heading to Los Angeles in this game?
Well, our pulpy tone is kind of a love letter to classic cult Hollywood horror B-movies, so where better to set it than in Los Angeles, sort of a modern paradise gone to hell.
Oh yeah, it looks cool. It's obviously over the top. I know you're working on the narrative for it. This game has been, long awaited for many, many years. You guys have been working on it for a few?
Yeah, I'm sure some fans would agree with you. It has been long awaited, but Deep Silver Dambuster Studios started work on it about 4 years ago. We were really lucky. We got to build it from the ground up. We got to focus on what we love about the franchise.
Yeah, so they probably much like canceled the other version.
We think we've got a really great action RPG out of that.
So let's talk about the gameplay. We saw the CG piece, obviously, but what can we expect from the gameplay when you show it?
So Dead Island 2's gameplay is all about experimenting with your preferred zombie slaying methods, just kind of going nuts. It's a combat toy box of close quarters melee brutality with a few guns for fun.
Okay, well, can't wait to learn more. When are we going to get to see see some gameplay of it?
You want to see some gameplay?
I think we want to see some gameplay. You guys want to see the gameplay? Can we do it now?
How about now?
Okay, let's do it. Here's
All right,
first
let's see what it's looking like.
of Dead Island 2. Thanks, guys.
There's like some leak stuff that came out I think a year after that first trailer. So let's see if it changed at all in that time, or they really went from the ground up change. What is gonna be dummies who are like, wow, looks like Grand Theft Auto 5. It's like, yeah, LA is an actual real place.
Stand the fuck back. It's hammer time.
This way for the happy ending.
Jimmy?
It's like we can't show him rip his head off, but we can show the aftermath.
Humanity's survival depends on the red gold pumping through my veins.
Well, sounds like you're the star of the show now.
This motherfucker.
This will be interesting to see because this is in a post-Dying Light world, so I'm curious how this is gonna be.
This is beyond insane.
Okay. Stadia? Okay.
And believe it or not, there is an uncut version of that trailer you can watch online if you want to see even more. All right, well, that's Dead Island 2 coming in February, and that is going to wrap up all the reveals for Gamescom Opening Night Live 2022. It's been a fun show, but before we go, I just want to say I hope everyone has a great Gamescom. There's lots of live streams for the next couple of days, lots of things for you guys to go and play and check out here on the show floor. And as for me and the team, well, we're going to go back to Los Angeles and get ready for the Game Awards 2022, which I'm excited to announce will be live on Thursday, December the 8th. 2022 from
I'm
Microsoft
there.
here in Los Angeles. We've got lots of great stuff we're working on for that. But until then, hope you guys have a great
I can't wait to see a million
Thanks so much for being
announcements
a part of
and the
Opening Night
awards
Live.
just get pushed to the side. Best sound design, FIFA. Best art direction, Elden Ring. All right, we're gonna give you this 20-minute presentation on this one game. Okay, I'll switch to the full cam view. That was Gamescom. That was the opening night live thing. Pretty good. There are some really good announcements there. I'm really excited. Callisto Protocol looks great. Life of P, surprising. The Lie of P, that Pinocchio action game, that surprisingly looks pretty good too. Really excited for Monkey Island. Callisto Protocol looks great. Dead Island 2 is a pretty nice surprise. I've been joking about that game. I even think I made a post last year like, shoot, is this game canceled? Like, where's Dead Island 2 at? So, hey, you know, it's actually coming. So that's pretty good. I'm curious to see how like that game's gonna be, at least now with Dying Light and all that to kind of compare it to. Yeah, overall, pretty good stuff. There's some stuff I'll have to like go back and get the names of and check later, but pretty decent showing. There wasn't like too much bad stuff, and overall pretty good stuff. There's a good amount of games coming out within this year and also like later into next year. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here on my end. So you know, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching it with me. It's been pretty fun. I always like to do these watch-alongs. It's pretty fun to get them back into the swing of things. Haven't done one in a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here on my end. As always, I'm John GWC, and I will see you later. Peace. I got the super long fade out today. I got like 8 more seconds before this bad boy's gone.